The lights were dim, the city glittering beyond the glass walls, and the silence of a late-night gym felt almost sacred, until suddenly, everything changed. What started as a simple workout session turned into something no one expected, something no one was prepared for, and yet something the entire world can't stop talking about. Today, Jungkook, yes, that Jungkook, sent shockwaves across the internet after sharing a moment so raw, so electrifying, and so completely unexpected that even longtime fans are still trying to process what they witnessed. It began quietly. A clip surfaced, seemingly ordinary at first glance. Jungkook stood in a sleek, modern gym, dressed in all black, his figure illuminated by the warm glow of overhead lights reflecting against mirrored walls. The atmosphere was calm, almost cinematic. You could hear the faint hum of the city outside, the subtle clink of weights, the rhythm of breathing. It looked like just another late-night training session, something fans have grown used to seeing from the global superstar known for his discipline and relentless work ethic. But then everything shifted. Without warning, Jungkook moved. Not just a casual stretch or a warm-up step, but a dance. A sudden, fluid, powerful explosion of movement that instantly transformed the space around him. His body snapped into rhythm as if the music existed only in his mind. His feet gliding effortlessly across the floor, his arms slicing through the air with precision. It wasn't choreographed in the traditional sense. It felt raw, instinctive, almost like a release, like something he had been holding in for far too long. And that's when the internet broke. Fans who stumbled upon the video at first couldn't believe what they were seeing. "Is this real?" one comment read. "Why does this feel so different?" another asked. Because it was different. This wasn't a stage performance, polished and perfected over weeks of rehearsal. This was Jungkook in his most unfiltered form. No audience, no spotlight, no expectations, just him, his body, and the rhythm that seemed to live inside him. But the shock didn't stop there. As the video continued, viewers noticed something even more intense. Jungkook wasn't just dancing. He was transitioning seamlessly between movements and heavy lifting, as if blending two completely different worlds into one. In one moment, he was executing sharp, controlled footwork. In the next, he was gripping a barbell loaded with massive weights, his muscles straining, veins visible, sweat dripping as he pushed himself beyond limits most people wouldn't dare approach. And then, another shift. Right after completing a powerful lift, Jungkook didn't pause to rest. Instead, he stepped back and danced again. This time, it was even more intense. His movements carried a different kind of energy now, fueled by adrenaline, by exhaustion, by something deeper. His expression tightened, his jaw clenched slightly, but his eyes, they told a completely different story. There was fire there, passion, determination, and something else, something almost emotional, as if every movement was telling a story that words could never fully capture. Fans began analyzing every second. Did you see the way he transitions from lifting to dancing? He looks like he's releasing stress or something more. This feels personal, and maybe that's exactly what made this moment so powerful. For years, Jungkook has been known as a perfectionist, the golden maknae, the one who excels at everything he does. Singing, dancing, performing, producing. He has mastered it all under the watchful eyes of millions. But with that level of excellence comes pressure, expectations, the constant need to be flawless. Yet here, in this dimly lit gym, there was no perfection to maintain, only truth. The way his body moved wasn't about impressing anyone. It was about expression. The sharpness of his dance, the raw strength in his lifts, the sweat, the heavy breathing, it all felt real in a way that even the most grand stage performances sometimes can't replicate. And fans felt it. Within minutes, clips of the moment spread across social media like wildfire. Hashtags began trending globally. Edits appeared, slowed-down versions highlighting every detail of his movements, every flex of muscle, every shift in expression. Some fans added music, trying to match his movements to different beats, while others insisted that the silence, or whatever invisible rhythm he was following, was what made it even more powerful. "This is art," one fan wrote. "This is Jungkook at his most real," another said. But perhaps the most chilling reaction came from those who felt something deeper behind the performance. "There's a story here," someone commented. "He's not just dancing, he's feeling something." What was Jungkook expressing in that moment? Was it stress? Freedom? A form of self-therapy? Or simply the joy of movement, unrestrained and unfiltered? The truth is, no one knows for sure. But maybe that's the point. Because what Jungkook shared today wasn't just a performance. It was a glimpse into a moment. A fleeting, unrepeatable slice of time where he allowed himself to exist without boundaries. No stage, no script, no expectations. Just him. And that's what made it unforgettable. As more details emerged, fans began to notice subtle things in the video that added even more depth to the moment. The reflection in the mirror showing multiple angles of his movement, creating an almost surreal visual effect. The city lights flickering behind him, as if the outside world was watching in silent awe. Even the equipment in the gym, the weights, the punching bag, the machines, all seemed to fade into the background as Jungkook took center stage in a space that was never meant to be one. It was spontaneous, it was unexpected, and it was powerful. Some industry insiders have even begun speculating that this moment could hint at something bigger. A new creative direction, perhaps? A different approach to performance? Or maybe even a glimpse into what fans can expect in future projects? Because if there's one thing this moment proved, it's that Jungkook continues to evolve. He's not just an idol, not just a performer, but an artist in the truest sense of the word. Someone who finds ways to express himself beyond traditional boundaries, who turns even the most ordinary spaces into something extraordinary. And yet, despite all the speculation, all the analysis, all the excitement, there's still one question that lingers in the minds of fans around the world. What happens next? Will Jungkook share more moments like this? Will this become a new form of content, a new way for him to connect with fans? Or was this simply a one-time glimpse into a private moment that just happened to be captured and shared? No one knows. But one thing is certain. Today, Jungkook reminded the world why he continues to captivate millions, not just with his talent, but with his authenticity, with his ability to turn even the simplest moment into something unforgettable. And as the video continues to circulate, gaining more views, more reactions, more interpretations, one thing becomes clear. This wasn't just a dance in a gym. It was a moment that fans will replay, analyze, and remember for a long time to come. A moment that proves, once again, that when Jungkook moves, whether on stage or in the quiet of a late-night gym, the world can't help but watch. And maybe, just maybe, this is only the beginning. Jungkook has done it again, but this time, in01 was ready. Flushed face fire. In a late-night gym session, BTS's Golden Maknae surprised fans worldwide by suddenly breaking into an intense, raw, and emotional dance. Right in the middle of his workout. What started as a simple training moment quickly turned into something unforgettable. From lifting heavy weights to transitioning into powerful freestyle dance moves, Jungkook showed a completely different side of himself. Unfiltered, passionate, and real. Fans are calling this one of his most unexpected and authentic moments ever. Is this just a random moment, or a hint at something bigger coming soon? Eyes, watch till the end, and tell us what you think about Jungkook's shocking gym dance. Purple Heart, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more BTS updates. Bell turn on notifications so you never miss any viral BTS moments.